there's a verdict to be had about Doge, and it's not particularly good.
Special need kid in a school who's not sure where their funding is going to come from.
The government,
so sell your stock and do it the right way. Don't have conflicts of interest
on Tesla,
and play poker with the entire country.
Let's hop into a CNN panel covering the failure of Doge as Elon seemingly signaled his farewell, so to speak, in the latest cabinet meeting. So if you can, take a moment, leave us a like on the video. It really helps us out a ton. We appreciate it. And let's get right into the debate.
Tesla's performance dropping significantly, down 71% in their last earnings call. Doge, according to Doge, has only claimed $160 billion in savings compared to the $2 trillion that they have promised. More than half of that, they have not substantiated. $97 billion, they have not substantiated with anything concrete. Like, where is that money coming from? We're getting close to the point where there's a verdict to be had about Doge, and it's not particularly good.
It is genuinely funny seeing how big of a faceplant, like a total, complete, objective failure that Doge has been after MAGA swore by it, how it would be God's gift to Americans. I mean, they failed by $1.8 trillion of their fake number that they have on the website of what they can prove, which is 63 billion. They're short over 1.9 trillion, which is like 97%. By what metric could that ever be a success? It includes things of what they've cut, that small little 3% they have succeeded: medical research, food for starving children, vaccine distribution globally, Social Security field offices, staffing at the Social Security offices, but coincidentally, no actual fraud. And only things maybe ideologically wasteful, like the right might think it is, but the left definitely wouldn't. But hey, I mean, Elon at least now has access to all his competitors' sensitive data and has gotten himself some sick new government contracts, so we know who really won.
So many federal employees who have either been laid off or furloughed, thinking about special and how that plays out in our country. The special need kid in a school who's not sure where their funding is going to come from. The people who are looking for their student loans who are on hold right now because of some game that Elon Musk is playing. And what does he have to show for it at this point? He didn't hit his goal. His stock price is down 33% since he started Doge. And this is just a continuation of the conflicts of interest that we see in this government. A private sector employee trying to play government like it's his own little plaything, and he's failed both in his day job and his night job.
God forbid private sector people decide to engage in public service. I guess it's only reserved for the government elite.
So sell your stock and do it the right way. Don't have conflicts of interest
on Tesla,
and play poker with the entire country.
Nah, bro is absolutely cooking here. There's nothing wrong with switching to the public sector if that's what you're doing wholeheartedly. That doesn't mean you come in with conflicts of interest and, your stocks and your businesses and you further line your pockets through those. And it damn sure doesn't mean that you come in and try to privatize everything you can while you're there. You come to the public sector to serve the public. You don't come to take away grandma's Social Security and privatize it because you think it's a Ponzi scheme. You don't take away granddad's Medicare because you and your buddies need a tax break for your 7th yacht. That's not what the public sector does. It's not how America should be structured, and enabling it is exactly why Republicans are responsible for 15 of the last 16 major recessions.
The most interesting thing that these guys have been able to do for us is we inherited a massive backlog of things that the previous administration left us, and we were unable to really deal with it because of IT issues. And he said, these guys showed up over here and they made a huge impact on our IT infrastructure, which then allowed us to clear out a backlog of outstanding issues that we were just having trouble getting to.
So wait, this is now an IT issue? No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. America wanted to see actual cuts, and now we're going to say
that. No, he just said they don't. Which is it?
No, I'm saying most Americans actually did want to see.
He's mad about the cuts.
Okay, well, I'm talking as Gretchen Carlson. I'm not talking as Dave.
A person who has
I'm
a
my own
different
individual.
Point of view. She's
and
allowed to
most
have
Americans
that.
would agree that they want to get rid of fraud and waste.
Yes.
And now you're saying that the greatest accomplishment of Doge was that they've solved IT problems?
This is delusional levels of cope. Like, there's not really any other way to put it. These people will do anything to be like, well, here's the win. Like, Trump actually won somehow when things are objectively bad. Yet they look at record market closings, overperforming job numbers, overperforming GDP, growing wages with under 3% inflation, in the economy when Biden left office and be like, nah, there was nothing good there. Like, at this point, it is actual delusion, and we should stop enabling it because it's barely tolerable for one. But what we know that Elon has done in his IT sense is collect people's personal and sensitive data, compile it into a database at the DHS for God knows what reason. But why would anyone be comfortable with that? And Elon himself also secured SpaceX some new contracts, so we know where the successes in Doge really are. But ready yourselves for MAGA to tell you how it doesn't matter that they didn't cut anything because, DEI and trans whatever.